Hi, why do I stutter more when I'm nervous? And I'm talking about somebody who truly has a diagnosis of stuttering, not someone who is nervous and is presenting and language formulation and nerves are creating more disfluencies, but not true stuttering. This is for someone who stutters, and when they're nervous, they stutter more. And this goes into how the brain works and learned behaviors and responses. So, stuttering, which is neurobiological, is not caused by anxiety in its origin. It is the way the brain is functioning. But when someone who stutters is nervous, the stuttering can increase due to anticipatory anxiety. There's a part of the brain, the amygdala, part of the limbic system, that activates when it feels a sense of danger. And when stuttering experiences, let's say you go into a situation and you order food from a deli counter and you stutter in that situation and the guy behind the counter smirks or laughs at you, your brain records that. The amygdala gets alarmed, and when there's fear, the hippocampus records that memory. So the next time you go into a situation similar to that, that part of your brain will activate and send you a warning that feels like anxiety and can increase anticipatory anxiety for that situation. That anxiousness can cause tension in the system, faster rate of speech, thoughts in your mind like, I don't want to stutter on this, it's not safe. And your nervous system can flare and get very activated. That in turn can actually increase stuttering because now you're predicting stuttering in your mind. You're resisting stuttering. I don't want to stutter here, or I'm going to stutter here, which in a sense is like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? You're telling yourself, you're visualizing it, and your mind is so powerful. Visualization is extremely powerful. Be careful what you think and what you picture. We want to picture more of what we want and less of what we don't want. So, this process is complex because as psychological beings, we are complex. And you have a neurological system, biological system that is stuttering, and it's interacting with a psychological system, which is you and other people, and how you respond to stuttering and how they respond to stuttering. So it is common that you stutter more for many people when you feel nervous. When you feel nervous, something is happening. You are thinking something. You are referencing something from the past. You're getting triggered, even subconsciously, from a past memory where stuttering somehow was alarming to your system and it wasn't okay, or there was a repercussion to stuttering. Maybe you felt stupid because the person laughed at you. Maybe they just gave you that look of like, what? And all of those looks are micro communications from other people, micro facial movements that send messages. And we're constantly reading the messages around us. The nervous system is for safety. So, stuttering can 100% increase and become more when you feel anxiety, when you are nervous. Now, you might just have more anxiety in your system because you didn't get enough sleep or because something big is going on in your life. I have clients all the time that notice that their stuttering has increased, like, oh my gosh, what's going on? When your nervous system and your neurological system are taxed, and a lack of sleep is very taxing to the neurological system. They've done studies where response times plummet if we get lack of sleep. So those are other physiological reasons that can cause more anxiousness in our system, and then more stuttering can occur from that. And in that case, sure, get more sleep, do some nervous system regulation, take care of yourself, and you may see that anxiety levels decrease and some stuttering decrease. But in and of itself, not enough sleep or stress in your life for someone who doesn't stutter is not going to cause stuttering. It's only when somebody already stutters and it's amplifying it's amplifying neurologically, right? Causing more stuttering because there's already stuttering going on in the brain. All right, I hope this helps. If you are looking for individualized, customized stuttering therapy with a board certified stuttering specialist, speech therapist, I am able to work with people in Connecticut, California, New York, Massachusetts, New Jersey, South Carolina, Florida, and several countries abroad. So you can email me at shamini@hopeforstuttering.com or go on my website to book a consultation, hopeforstuttering.com. I hope this helps and see you next time.